studio today, so we finna kick it off with this good conversation. I have Sooley and I have Ricco here in the studio. I'm gonna actually start with Sooley because Sooley is the manager. So she running the train. She driving the train. She like the conductor. So talk to us, Sooley. What's going on?
Nothing much. I just want to thank you for the opportunity.
Now don't be all soft spoken. Like talk
but
to
I
talk to me like you're talking to your girl on the phone or what? Or I just.
I can't talk like that out here. But I just want to start out by saying thank you for the opportunity and allowing us to come on your platform.
Absolutely.
Again, my name is Sooley.
Uh-huh.
I met Ricco on social media, actually.
Okay.
I was pushing my own brand at that time, and I'm new in Cleveland during that time. I'm originally from California.
Okay. And I'll interject sometimes as you say things like, how long have you been here in Cleveland?
I've been here now 7 years.
Okay.
7
okay,
years.
So 7 years.
Yeah, but I still didn't
That's
put
still
my
kinda
feet
new.
out. Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't been a lot of places still. You know what I mean? I'm still reserved. So I was trying to push my own brand during that time, and I was like, how can I put myself out there without actually doing like the door-to-door type of thing?
Right.
Social media was my outlet.
Okay.
And I ran across him, and he had that Cali swag.
Yeah.
And that's what drawn me to him. And we connected, and I got to talking with him, and he started telling me his passions and his dreams. And my purpose is to help fulfill others' purposes.
Absolutely.
And we just went on from there, and
Okay.
you know, and I've been trying to push him to do his entertainment, his music, his podcasting, and that's pretty much how we've been flowing ever since.
Okay. You said you were pushing your own brand. What was your brand when you came?
I was doing, well, I have what is called Captions of Life.
Okay.
And I was doing attire as well, like custom attire and things of that nature.
Okay.
So, and then I was trying to figure out like how can I put myself, you know, out there, and the social media world was where it was at.
Yeah. Okay,
So,
okay.
but then I kind of converted my own passions and mixed it with his.
Yeah.
Because I love anything art, designing art, digitally, paintings, all that. And then with his fashion, I'm like, well, let's put that together, you know, and let's see what happens.
So y'all started working together more on the fashion tip in the beginning.
Honestly, in the beginning, when it came to business, we had an adult store, an online adult store.
Okay, my type of thing.
And we were trying to push that, but it was like...
See, now we opening up, because we got to see?
Yeah.
Listen, so everybody that listen, y'all know I like to open up on the show, so that's cool. Oh, we gonna talk for real if that's what the...
that was my thing, and I was like,
we finna talk now, because listen, I got a whole...
Them toys is making noise.
Listen, see, I hadn't even took it there yet, but listen, I got a whole brand that's really finna pop.
Oh.
I mean, it's all... Go ahead, I'm sorry, we gonna talk.
No, yeah, that's how it started. I'm like, because I always had this thing about the adult toys and, you know, linking with him, and I'm like, let's put that together. I mean, your audience, he has a lot of fans, women-based. I'm like, let's push it.
Okay.
We tried, it went to a certain extent, but our platforms were social media. You can only when it comes to the adult toys, it's limited on what you can and can't do.
Right.
So it kind of reserved.
Twitter popping.
So we pushed it to...
You do what you want, or what is it, X now? You do what you want on Twitter, just about.
Twitter, see, we didn't take it to Twitter.
See, you could do what you want, man.
And see, that's probably where we kind of failed in, you know, how we advertise.
But that's okay. I mean, it's always room to grow. And that's the thing with being in business and having your own brands and your own platform is that, especially when you are grassroots and you kind of working and building on your own and whatnot, like some stuff will slip by you and you learn as you go, and you can always backtrack and take it back, and it ain't too late to get on there.
And
like
that's what we're doing.
they don't. I mean, you know, obviously a lot of these platforms they censor, but Twitter probably censors the least. Yeah, they probably censor the least. And it may be a couple others. I think maybe Snapchat And TikTok, of course. I mean, I don't think TikTok is really censoring it.
TikTok is, yeah. I had my whole
Yeah, I think
account
TikTok is
shut
pretty-
down at one time because
Okay.
I was trying to. It was PG, but they're like, no.
Yeah. Oh, so maybe they are, but Snapchat ain't. I could tell you, Snapchat ain't really censoring. So I mean, Snapchat and Twitter, and it's a lot that you really can do. But go ahead.
Yeah, we haven't given up on it. We just put it to the side for now until we can kind of figure out how to reincorporate it into what we're doing now. So,
Okay.
We're just taking day by day, step by step, trying to figure out, what works and what doesn't work.
Okay.
Networking, building relationships.
And that's
with
your
people.
biggest thing is networking.
Right.
Networking and building those relationships and maintaining those relationships.
Right.
Like building, solid and genuine relationships that then you can maintain them, and that'll help you move forward, a lot faster.
So that's where we're at. So we're still building. We're establishing ourselves.
Okay, as you should be.
Yeah. So I just look at every day as a growing opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so fast forward to you guys obviously working on his entire brand and career, because now he's really like a multifaceted entertainer when you look at all of the things that he's working on and trying to get his hands on. And I mean, we can mention radio, the podcasting, obviously fashion. That's enough right there. I mean, 3 huge things, 3 huge avenues that can obviously open so many different doors and whatnot. But how did you two get to that point? And then obviously of you being his manager, because you didn't start off as his manager.
No, I didn't. Conversation.
Okay.
As we're getting to know each other, I'm asking questions. I'm inquisitive. What are you into? What do you like? What fills your heart? What is your sole purpose? So as we're having these conversations, and he's telling me from day one, I want a podcast. And in that moment, as I hear the passion in him, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do anything and everything that I can to see that you fulfill your purpose.
Absolutely.
It's because that's just what my heart desired. And I'm like, so from there, we've been building on that. And he's seen how I believed in him.
Mm-hmm.
He can trust me, I'm loyal. That's how I was appointed his manager. Because I didn't come into it as his manager,
Mm-hmm.
but he felt like I can trust you, like you would be somebody that can help me push, and further my career and my, my purpose and things of that nature. And we've just been rocking like that ever since.
I think that's really, really, really dope. Okay. So I want you to come in now, because I know everybody like, we keep talking about this damn Dorico. like where's Dorico?
Hey, I'm in here like Slim here.
So what was it that you saw in Sooley that said, okay, you need to be my manager?
Hey, she was peeking and speaking, you know what I'm saying? And I liked that. You know what I'm saying? She see how I was carrying myself and how I served it. And I wasn't nervous. Like she said, she ran across me on social media, and she seen that Cali look. And that's just how I was raised.
Right.
I ain't biting off of nobody.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I came up.
Absolutely.
And I ain't switch up.
Right. I mean, but it's, obviously the confidence is everything. So I would imagine that stood out.
Right.
Just in terms of, okay, this is somebody good to work with. And really on both sides, because both of you are confident, obviously, in the things that you both do, and willing to try new things and open to other, avenues and possibilities. So I think that's really dope. So, so your goals, I would say probably over this next year, is like you really getting deeper into like the radio and podcasting aspect.
Yeah, deeper than Atlantis. They still ain't found the bottom of that yet.
No, I think that's dope. So we talked a little bit about, like, you have been kind of setting some things up, just at home in terms of the podcasting piece of it. Like, what do you feel like you're looking to do with it?
Take it to the top.
Okay.
If I can get to the moon with it, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Absolutely. It's
Stay up there with it.
It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. So, like, what things, obviously in the now, like, what things are you working on now that they're
Right now, I'm DHP.
Okay, so talk a little bit about DHP.
The hustler's playpen came from me being a hustler.
Okay.
And my crib is the playpen.
Okay.
So I just put it together. You know what I'm saying? That's how I came up with it. And I stuck with it.
Man, this dude, listen, this is bad dope. Like, so the hustler's playpen. Like, tell everybody about that. What is that?
The hustler's playpen, like I said, I came about it. You know what I'm saying? At my crib.
Okay.
I just, I'm like, cause like she said with the toy store,
Gotcha.
and it come up with a label that's gonna be stuck on the table.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So for everybody out there that's like, what's that? We talking about adult toys.
Yeah.
So we
That's
talking
all
about
I
adult
started
toys. He
on.
won't go into detail over here. I'm trying to get him to open up and go into that.
I can talk about it.
We not censored by the
Talk about
FCC.
it.
So you can say what you want to say.
Oh.
Like, I mean, just we ain't cussing and all of that. But
Where the hustler's playpen was actually an adult toy store. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
And I had them toys that make a lot of noise. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For the girls and the boys.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. You know, your woman into it, but if your man, you know what I'm saying, then it'd be more pleasure with him into it with you. You know what I'm saying? So I thought about it, like how she get down, how I get down, and that's them Pisces, you feel me?
Listen.
So you already know how it's gonna go.
You speaking my language, so I'm like, listen. And a lot of people that's listening, like, what is he talking?
Man, on some freakies.
Listen, he's speaking my language. Like this is my conversation. So like, when did you actually launch DHP?
I'm gonna say it's going on like 2 years for real.
So like in that 2 years, like how do you feel like? Not even necessarily how do you feel like it's done, but what's been your way of really getting it out there and promoting it and advertising
Man,
it?
I'll be on social media with it.
Okay.
Social media is our biggest platforms and how we're advertising and promoting.
Okay.
On Facebook and Instagram with it.
Okay, so you got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
TikTok. Yeah, but at that time I wasn't on TikTok.
I got you.
TikTok wasn't even knocking
I got
for
you.
real.
I got you.
You know, I wasn't on it.
Okay. So like where like for people that's listening that want to check it out, because I promise people not gonna say it and they like hide in the corner right now, but it's a lot of people listening for that web address or for them to know, or the social media to know where to check it out at and how to get on there.
The Hustler's Playpen.
Numbers finna go up.
So I got you. That's where you can find me at.
Yeah, you can find me on all platforms under Solely Zealous.
Okay. So the Hustler's Playpen. And
That's actually my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying?
YouTube.
And it's been
Gotta push that.
Okay. So it's been 2 years since you have launched this. So like, what is the goal? Like, where do you feel like you want to take it now? Like, it's been 2 years. Where do you feel like you want it to go?
Man, I'm extra out with it. I'm talking about if I could just get all the way up there in the air and don't come down with it. I'm satisfied.
I don't see too many limits as where it can go. We can go everywhere with it. Like,
absolutely.
Originally we started with the adult toys, you
Right.
know, and then now we're branching off to YouTube and our fashion. So I'm like,
So like, what are you doing with your YouTube? Like, are you doing?
We're building.
No, I mean, like, are you doing lives or like what kind of content do you have on YouTube?
They doing a little something on there, but you know, like I said, you know, some cats be watching and you know they be peeking. You know, some subscribe. That's why I'm at with it, trying to get my subscribers up.
Okay.
So I really ain't even. I do have a page, but I'm just waiting for it to take off for real.
I feel you.
You know.
So what can we look out for, like, doing this interview? Like, what did you really want the takeaway to be today? Like, what do you want people to take away from it?
For me, I want everybody to see what he has to offer the world.
Absolutely.
Because just speaking from experience dealing with JROCK, he has changed my life. He has uplifted me, built my confidence, and I see that he does that with a lot of women. There's a lot of women out there who are scorned and, you know, they don't feel as pretty as they should, and he gives everybody that confidence. Yeah, And even with the social media thing, like he goes live on social media every night, ladies' night. He does shows, ladies' night.
Okay.
And he plays his old school R&B
Oh, that's
music.
dope.
And then usually in the mornings, if he does daytime shows, it's old school hip hop.
So you go live you go live when?
On TikTok.
No, I'm saying at what time?
Usually
After 12.
Yeah.
So after midnight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On certain days or just?
Every
No,
night.
every night is
Every
ladies' night.
Okay, so every night you go live on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then you're playing
Number old school
old school
R&B
R&B.
music.
Okay,
That for lovers only flavor. You know what I'm talking about?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I'm just thinking in my mind. It's a lot that you really can do with that. It's a whole lot that you really can do with that. Especially if you expand it beyond TikTok.
Right. And that's the plan.
Yeah, it's really a lot that can be done with that. So yeah, no, that's dope though. And then that gives people that are listening, people who are listening, that gives them an idea of where they can, definitely check you out. Now, what's the TikTok?
Kachiko Stick.
Okay. Okay.
You can find me on TikTok, up under Kachiko Stick.
Okay. That's cool.
I'm on Instagram, Facebook, but I don't really be on them two like that.
Okay.
They be on my head like my hair. For real.
On that note, we're gonna go out to some more music. Where you at, Queen? Oh, I'm like, is she back there? She might have went out.
I'm here.
Queen D. Oh, I'm like, maybe she ain't here. Well, on that note, people, we're gonna go out to some more music. We're gonna come back and we're gonna talk a little bit more and ultimately close it up with this cool couple right here. We're gonna bring y'all on a lot now because there's a whole lot happening.
That part.
Yeah, it's a whole lot happening. And this is streaming live on YouTube right now.
Oh,
Yeah, this is gonna be dope. Yeah, we got a whole lot happening. We're gonna be back in a couple more minutes. Play a couple songs here. Are we gonna run the stream from yesterday? I just thought about it.
Yeah, we can.
Cause I figured that'll fill up about 15, 20 minutes.
More than that. It was like 40.
Did I do 40 something?
Yeah. Wait a minute. I think that was you did like 30 something.
I didn't even think I went that long. I knew Ryan had went like until 7 p.m. We are still here with Sooley and Ricco. We're going to get ready to wrap up pretty soon because we got a special stream to play for you guys from yesterday with comedian Shane. But just kind of continuing. So now I have a greater understanding. So DHP is really representative of everything. So that's the toy line, and that is the fashion piece of it. Are people able to get, like, where are you in terms of like the fashion line side of it? Like, are any items available anywhere, or where can people?
We do have some items available.
Okay.
Right now we have like the boy shorts with this type of shirt that goes with
Okay.
it.
Okay.
And we're pushing that. But for the most part, it's customized. It's customizable. So you call in or, connect with us, let us know what you
Tell
want.
me what you want.
And we'll put it together for you.
Yeah, like that, man.
Yeah. So it's a lot of things that we're able to do as far as the fashion. So it's not just one particular thing.
Now, will it always be customizable like that?
Yes.
Or okay.
I'm not changing that, but I am going to start pushing out our logos on certain items. Like we're doing hoodies, the fall and winter's coming.
The season's
So we're
changing.
gonna do the two-piece sets with our logos on them. That's gonna always be an item for sale.
Absolutely.
We have hats. We do anything that you want to
Anything you want
customize. We'll
customized.
do it.
I think that's
Anything
dope.
you
Like,
want customized.
I think that's dope. Like, you've done, like, congratulations to both of y'all because, like,
Appreciate
in a 2-year span, like, you pulled a lot of stuff together just in terms of, being able to move forward, like, with what appears to be a passion.
It is.
So I think that's really, really dope. 2 years, like, where do you feel like you want to be in 2 years?
More established, have things put into place and perspective. Right now, in certain parts of it is new, so I'm learning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as I'm learning, I'm growing.
But that's the best way. Like, both of y'all are learning together.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not like one person know more than the other.
Right.
Each one teach one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and as you learn something, you can teach her. She learns something, she can teach you.
That's
Like, and bounce back off of each other. I think that's good, and that's going to keep you guys like really going. So for now, people that really want to check out everything it is that you have going on, like, where can they pull you up online?
As of right now, we're building our website. I do have a website that's in motion.
Gotcha.
But I wanted to kind of build our merch first before I pushed it.
Makes sense.
And I wanted to get everything established, before I pushed it out there. But social media, all social media, Sooley Zealous, you can find him on TikTok. A lot of our clients or customers are on TikTok.
Yeah.
I have orders right now in my inbox.
I mean,
from
TikTok is booming.
Yeah.
TikTok is jumping like crisscross.
TikTok is
For real.
booming. TikTok is booming.
Right.
Really jumping.
Yeah.
That's-
TikTok is definitely booming.
That's my platform, man. I ain't gonna lie.
No, that's definitely a place to be.
And there's some items I've posted up there that we have for sale.
Okay.
And some customizable things that I've done for him.
Okay.
So if you guys pull up our TikTok page,
Listen,
you'll
I'm
definitely find
gonna
it.
pull it up right now, and I'm not on TikTok a whole lot. I obviously have one, and the one thing, your numbers grow really, really fast on TikTok.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of people on here that I'm like, okay.
One man, one of a kind, man. You trying to find me?
That's the official, and is that what it is on TikTok, or what's your?
Sooley Zealous.
Gotcha, Sooley Zealous.
Yes. Sooley Zealous. And you can see I have like a lot of my posts are him and things that I've designed that we've designed together. Kind of give everybody an idea of our capabilities.
No, I think that's really, really dope. Final thoughts, like, what do you want? I mean, we talked about takeaway, but like, what do you want people to really be able to get from this moment right now? And they're on camera too, so I mean, you can look directly in the camera.
You want to go ahead?
What do I want them to get?
See, yeah, he finna say something.
Alright, they gonna get the best
See.
they ever test. And I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta serve it because I don't get nervous. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm both feet to the concrete with this. And Sooley is too. You get one, you get two. And that's just what it is. DHP on mine.
I just want everybody to see the authenticity that we bring and the passion that we have behind everything that we stand on and everything that we represent. And there's a lot of hard work and passion that goes into behind this, you know, and we always want to be of service to others and change lives through music. He likes to connect through music. That's his passion.
Music is my passion. I mean, like I told y'all, I came up in that era, 93 FM WZAK. You know what I'm saying? When it was Pillow Talk, when it was Quiet Storm and For Lovers Only. So that's my everything right there. Shout out to the cats. You know what I'm saying?
I think the beauty behind that is that now you're in a place where you want to do a lot of these things, and we're in a day and time where we don't need anybody else to make it happen for us. Like we can do it ourselves. And you know, not knocking any of the people, you know, that obviously paved the way for us to be able to do what we want to do. But I'm beyond that space. Like I build my own because it's so much more joy out of building your own.
Yeah.
But you can see that from DHP.
Yeah, that's right.
There's so much,
That's
there's so much joy. There's so much more joy in building your own.
It is.
So, I mean, I had a point in my life where I wanted to work for those you named, and I wanted to work for the BETs, and I wanted to work for. I could care less about it. Like I
always want to
my
be
own.
part of that 93 FM. I always want to be part of that.
Yeah, I'm like, I could do my own. So I think we're in a day and time in a space where we can really build our own empires. So I think that you guys have shown that with DHP. I'm glad we had an opportunity to bring you two on, and really more so than anything, just to be able to get to know who you are and what you got going on out here. And then I just followed Sooley Zealous on TikTok. Now, is there another TikTok or is just that one?
It's just that one.
Okay.
It's just that one.
Okay. So I'm actually, before you guys head out of here, I'm gonna connect with all of the social media so that we can follow, and then I'm gonna have to get on that toy line and
We do
what we
have
got.
a website for it. It is called The Passion of Love.
I was gonna say if you don't want to share it with the people, I mean you don't have to, but I'm gonna make sure I get it before y'all get out of here.
It's called The Passion of Love.
I'm ready to spend some money.
Like I said, we were kind of pushing it in the background for the moment, but I think it's probably time to bring it back out.
It is. I mean, because we'll talk.
It's that season.
No, we'll talk. So we'll talk. I mean, the thing is, if everything that you're pushing is DHP, so you got to get your website out there because that's going to be people's number one question. It's like, what's the website?
Right.
So it's not helping you if you don't have it out there.
Contact.
Yeah.
I'm coming with it.
Oh yeah, that's dope. I'll be looking for it. I'm sure all the people will be looking for it. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for coming on to the show.
Like, we appreciate it having us, here. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
No Static Radio.
We're gonna take some pictures in a second. We definitely will have you guys back as you listen. Whenever you're ready, you can always come back. We're gonna be back in a couple minutes. We got a special stream for you guys with comedian Shane. That's gonna be coming. Hello. No, I'm just.
Oh, okay.
I'm messing with your phone call. I'm like, hello.
Right.
She's like, hold on, wait a minute. We gonna be right back, y'all. See, this song is good. This is on the spot. Jeez, I see some footage up here. This is awesome. Kid, I said the wrong last night. He did the rap show with Ryan Polk yesterday. And he also did some time on the Entertainment Club. So we are gonna go ahead and stream that for you guys right now so that you can check it out. We'll have more pictures going up today that we took yesterday.
After the show.
After the show. And check this out. This is the Entertainment Club, and then we'll be back to close out afterwards. It's a lot. And decisive material. Like, I've been doing this for 5 years. I never was really,
Entertainment Club obviously is usually on
I
Saturday.
never was really comfortable.
Special time to be here. Entertainment Club obviously is usually on Saturdays, but we are here on Friday evening. Yeah. Be amazing, be comfortable. That's nice. Be awesome. Yeah. I will take that. Because we always get our flowers after the day. Absolutely. Get those flowers while you alive, man. Listen, man. I walked in the door and I was saying, it goes
It was
so
okay.
far back.
I mean, I wasn't
Obviously, I was a
necessarily
child
the most
watching
comfortable.
that. You know, you wasn't supposed to be alive. And I know I wasn't supposed to be alive. It came on late night and it would have insanity. It did. And we had to Jesus. We wouldn't even watch it. Cable boxes, you got to put the pennies in it to get your channels to come. Wow, that is so ghetto. Listen, it's so ghetto. I did what I needed to do to watch Def Comedy Jam. And I have a coin operated cable. You know how ratchet that is? We used to steal the premium cable, man. I ain't gonna front. I used to steal. This is how wild. I used to live in the projects and the windows are close to each other. I used to reach through other people's right into their kitchen, take their Joy detergent. See what I'm saying? Wash my dishes. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Look at trouble. And then the people come to the window and go, "Why not Joy detergent gone?" And I look at them and go, "I don't know, but my dishes is clean as hell." Nah, but you know what? The seriousness of it, man, is that I lived a whole childhood like wanting to be in media and be in the entertainment industry and like watching the likes of you and you know all the other amazing comics that were on Def Comedy Jam. So like, my thought process and my goal was to get into this business like behind the scenes and to be able to do this. So to be able to connect with you is more than amazing, man. Like I appreciate it. You're here for the improv. Yeah, I'm at the improv and the flats. I got 2 nights there. Okay. Tomorrow night got 2 shows. I'm gonna be there 2 shows, so I'm gonna rock out with 2 shows. And I got a lot of new material because a lot of stuff happened. Shout out to Montgomery, Alabama for kicking ass. And that's kind of a segue. You definitely have a lot of stuff happening. So oh my God, man! You're podcasting now. You're podcasting with Kevin Savage AF with me and Black Pedro. Absolutely. I'm on LOL. It's not. I'm just a regular on the show because they said I'm a light-skinned dude with a dark heart. I can't say the N-word because Decisive said don't say the N-word. Right. See how I didn't say it. We listen to this. I listened to her. She's a boss. If she wasn't a boss, I would not be here. Absolutely. I would say, but yeah, it's called Laugh Out Loud Radio, Channel 96. So that's the radio person to me. Channel 96, Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud Radio. It's called Quick's House. Because I used to do radio. I did radio. I did Fill-In Fridays for Hot 97 in New York. Okay. And I was Hot 97 blazing hip hop and R&B. This is your man Shane. It's an Usher weekend. Y'all know what it is. Traffic's crazy. Traffic's crazy. Then we got Drag On coming in, and then DMX is gonna stop in the studio. Everybody, enjoy yourself. I used to do that, yes. And then I got fired from 2 radio stations because I made a joke about we had a thing called the Kill Yourself list. Okay. And the people that we felt should kill themselves. And then apparently the suicide. No, that's the real. And the suicide prevention team apparently got offended about it because we would be like, you know what, that person needs to kill themselves. And then but obviously y'all was just having fun with it. Yeah. And we got in trouble for that. Right. And then that was the first strike, and the second strike was I made fun of Usher on an Usher weekend. We had to do this Sound Like Michael Jackson call in. and said he was going to kick Usher's ass for stealing all his moves. And so Usher's people was listening. And then the lady came while I was on air and tapped on the window and went like this. Oh, wow. I mean, you know where people use their hand and cut you like yeah. And then right after that, I was gone. Wow. And they were like, we're giving you chance after chance after chance. And you keep saying crazy things. I'm like, why did you hire me? You didn't know this shit from the door? Yeah, they fired me. I got fired from that one, and then I got fired from the other one I did because I said something about the president, and apparently you can't say certain stuff about the president. I didn't know that.
Like, ask Kathy Griffin.
Oh yeah. Her career was she was killing it, and it went flat.
She's not even on the D list no more. So
that's crazy. Yeah. And right now, man, you got Trump supporters that literally will threaten you. The sister that is a judge has gotten more death threats. But no, Jack Smith, who is the first lead prosecutor, is number one in death threats. But she's pulling up pretty fast on it. Yeah, they said it was crazy. Black, brown, and I ain't gonna say what they said all this stuff about it. Said we're gonna kill your family. Now they want to kill the jurors. That it's a mess. So right, like so that whole situation. That's why I got brass knuckles. I'm ready to fight. I'm fighting. Don't let the light skin fool you. I throw hands.
But kind of take it back to, like, obviously the comedic side. Like, so many comics are being canceled for the stuff that they say, and I just feel like it really wasn't like that back in the Def Comedy Jam.
No, you can say whatever.
Say what you wanted. Yeah, now that it was comedy. Like, how is that now to kind of have to really censor yourself? And
we're gonna see tonight. We're gonna see tonight and tomorrow night in Cleveland. Okay. But the audiences here are like New York audience. They keep real. They grimy. Like the Cleveland audience, if it ain't funny, they'll let you know.
Especially the Late Show. Like
the Late Show, No, but see, like with me, I'm so like I'll match your aggression with aggression.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But nobody.
No, but just in terms of like you'll get. I don't want to say like the rowdier crowd, like
you get a hood crowd.
You really will get more.
It's a little bit more hood. Yeah, like they be wearing chitlin lotion, cornbread deodorant.
Okay, I ain't heard that before.
Yeah, they love cornbread deodorant, which is a new deodorant brand called Cornbread Deodorant. And and then you don't want the ones that wear bullet toothpaste. Which, I don't know what I'm saying. That don't make no sense at all.
You messing up my question, then, man.
All right,
like,
so it's good. Like, I'm talking about when you see somebody walk in and they grilled out and like, man, you better be funny, man.
Absolutely.
And like especially down in Atlanta, they be like, I don't put their ass. You better be funny. Don't put their ass.
So how do you deal with hecklers then?
They don't heckle me that much. This is strange. I don't know why I don't get heckled. Because I be banging them with jokes. They be like, if you can heckle me between my delivery, then good for you. Because you really have to hate comedy to get heckled. Like, you may not agree with somebody. I do some stuff about the Catholic Church because I think they're corrupt. And they're extremely corrupt. So they mess with, they diddle little kids. They do. They get sued. They got the most lawsuits of any church, like lawsuit after lawsuit from sexual abuse. So I feel like they are allowed to be made fun of. You're right. If I'm lying, I would wish somebody would tell me, well, you're lying. No, I'm not. You close. Yeah, they should play R. Kelly at every Catholic church. Because they touch kids just as much as he did.
Listen.
You don't think so? Yeah, they do. Nasty. A little nasty.
The bad thing is I can't even disagree with you.
Can't. The priests need to get some women. Because, they're not allowed to have women. That's why they touch the kids. Because they're not allowed to get their sexual frustrations out. Whoa. And so I make fun of them. And that could get me canceled. There are people that said, Shane, you can't say stuff like that on stage. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know why you thought. I guess you Negroes think you're free. You're free. But you know what? I hate all of them. Listen, I'm saying it on your show. I hate all of them.
But you know what?
I hope y'all all burn in hell. What was that movie? You don't even know that movie. What was that hell? Where he said Sam Jackson. What was that movie, man? A Time to Kill. Oh wow! See, he's sharp. He like, yeah, he know the movies. No, he just immediately like, Time to Kill. Why you know it all? He's like, and he got a drink in his hand, like, yeah, Time to Kill. What's next? Try me again, brother.
No, I think it's cool, man. I like the fact that you speak your mind. I think a lot of people enjoy that. So I think this weekend show is going to be really
it's edgy. I got some new edgy stuff, and I think that I'm hoping that people enjoy the new material. Yeah. Because the new material is going on in the next special. What you do is you write. If you're doing an hour special, you got to write 2 hours of material because the one jokes you put out are going to be different than when they see you live. Right. So now I got to write even more stuff, and I'm writing some stuff about that. I'm writing some new stuff about us, about more personal stuff, and about Black folks. Some of the things we need to do.
Now, talk a little bit about the hour special that you have on Apple TV now.
No, yes, the one that's on Apple TV is called Shang is Shangri, right? Live in New York City. New York City. You know what it is, Shang? That one, each segment is about a different part of ism, racism, sexism, chauvinism, capitalism. So each joke covers everything. I talk about the cops, which one of the producers was mad about because I think cops are full of shit. If you most people do. No, right. If you wow, and she pulls out a badge. Listen, I ain't changing my tune. If you're a good cop and you see a bad cop doing bad shit, you should stop that bad cop. And I don't see enough good cops stopping bad cops.
Well, I would imagine the reason that they don't is because then they get retaliated against.
That's true. That is okay. No, I heard that. I was watching a documentary. They said sometimes if the good cop speaks out on the bad cops come after him.
They come after the good cop,
like the good cop for real, and threaten his family and stuff. Yeah. But I just feel like they need to. There's too many. I've seen too many unarmed Black men.
Yeah, I agree.
Shot, and it's like, well, I was in fear of my life. What, by his thumbs?
Right.
What do you?
And there's so much going on with kids and kids being shot and killed.
Yeah. What was that kid's name? Tamir. What is it? Young Tamir Rice. How old was he?
12.
I think he was 12, 13. He was young.
12.
Right? Yeah. And they were like, well, I had to drop it. Yeah. I mean, Jay, what do you mean you had to drop it? Yeah. How about a warning? How about, hey, even if you thought it was a real gun, hey, put the gun down. Right. If you watch the video, 30 seconds, roll up, dead. Yeah. Then they tried to make the parents pay for the funeral arrangement.
Crazy.
So stuff like that. Yeah. I didn't know you had the little cop badge. Your mom's had the cop badge.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
That's a retirement.
I'm just telling you. That was, and I talk about it on the show. I talk about it on the show because I do think that they need to get their stuff together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and stop being so racially biased because they are racially biased. They're. I mean, what's the dude's name? Dylan Roof. Okay. Mm-hmm. Dylan Roof literally killed people in the church, and then they got him some.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the one they took on the Burger King.
No, they didn't take, but they got him Burger King. Yeah. And I guess you build up a healthy appetite after you kill people while they praying. Yeah. But the other guy and he was a bad guy in Chicago. They shot him 565 times. So it's like
Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
I hope y'all all burn in hell. What was that movie? You don't even know that movie. What was that movie? Say, hope y'all burn in hell. Where he said Sam Jackson. What was that movie, man? Atomic Kill. Oh wow! See, he's sharp. He like, you know the movie. No, he just immediately like, Atomic Kill. Why you know it all? And he got a drink in his hand, like, Atomic Kill. What's next? Try me again, brother.
Off my desk.
I think it's cool, man. I like the fact that you speak your mind. I think a lot of people enjoy that. So I speak your show.
I got some good stuff, and I think that
he gonna get y'all one of my.
I'm hoping that people enjoy the new material. Because the new material is going on in the next special. What you do is you write. If you're doing an hour special, you got to write 2 hours of material because the one jokes you put out are going to be different than when they see you live. So now I gotta write even more stuff, and I'm writing some stuff about that. I'm writing some new stuff about us, about more personal stuff about Black folks. Some of the things we need to do.
Now, talk a little bit about the hour special that you have.
Oh yeah, Apple TV now. No, yes, the one that's on Apple TV is called Shang and Shangri, right? Live in New York City. New York City. You know what it is, Shang? Each segment is about a different part of ism, racism, sexism, chauvinism, capitalism. So each joke covers that. I talk about the cops, which one of the producers was mad about because I think cops are full of shit. If you most people do. No, right. If you wow, and she pulls out a badge. Listen. If you're a good cop and you see a bad cop doing bad shit, you should stop that bad cop. And I don't see enough good cops stopping bad cops.
Well, I would imagine the reason that they don't is because then they get retaliated against.
That's true. That is okay. No, I heard that. I was watching a documentary. They said sometimes if the good cop speaks out on the bad cops come after him.
They come after the good cop,
like the good cop for real, like and threaten his family and stuff. But I just feel like they need to, there's too many. I've seen too many unarmed black men.
Yeah, I agree.
Shot, and it's like, well, I was in fear of my life. What, by his thumbs?
Right.
What do you?
And there's so much going on with kids and kids being shot and killed.
Yeah. What was that kid's name? Tamir. Was it young Tamir Rice? How old was he?
12. I think he was 12, 13.
He was young,
12.
right?
Yeah.
And they were like, well, I had to drop him.
Yeah.
I mean, Jay, what do you mean you had to drop him?
Yeah.
How about a warning? How about, hey, even if you thought it was a real gun, hey, put the gun down.
Right.
If you watch the video, 30 seconds, roll up, dead.
Yeah.
Then they tried to make the parents pay for the funeral. Right.
Crazy.
So stuff like that. Yeah. I didn't know you had the little cop badge. Your mom's had the cop badge.
Yeah.
I'm just telling
That's a retirement.
I'm just telling you. That was, and I talk about it on the show. I talk about it on the show because I do think that they need to get their stuff together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and stop being so racially biased because they are racially biased. They're. I mean, what's the dude's name? Dylan Roof. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan Roof literally killed people in the church, and then they got him some.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the one they took on the Burger King.
No, they didn't take, but they got him Burger King.
Yeah.
And I guess you build up a healthy appetite as you kill people while they're praying.
Yeah.
But the other guy and he was a bad guy in Chicago. They shot him 565 times. So it's like. I mean,
I think it's definitely good that you speak on it. Like,
I'm going to talk about it.
In what way do you feel like it? And I feel like it helps a lot. But in what way do you feel like it helps? Like when you obviously put this stuff about racism and socialism and.
I'm just being selfish. It's just I don't care about none of that. I don't care about. My thing is, you know why I do? A lot of my jokes is for me. Like you don't like it, whatever. And they just happen to work.
Right.
I just be like, I talk about whatever I want to talk about. If I want to talk about the church, because the church is hypocritical, I talk about the church.
Absolutely.
I talk about what's the dude? The dollar sign? What's his name?
Creflo Dollar.
Yeah.
Where is Creflo Dollar?
His name is Creflo. No, I'm not. That's really his name.
Yes.
Yeah, he was basically using religion to suck money from people.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of them.
Don't forget about the miracle spring water.
Yeah. That was sent, the water that was sent by Jesus.
Okay.
It's like, yo, suckers. Number one, they suckers, and I think it's just evil for him to do that.
Yeah,
so if people, I had somebody get mad at me because I talked about him on stage. I'm like, yo, you do stuff like that, you don't get the business.
You're right. You don't get
The business, and you can get mad at me all you want, but I don't. You see, I walk around without security. So what's that tell you? You get the business from me, and I'm an old man. I got that old Negro strength. Oh, I didn't know he didn't look as strong. He looked kind of chubby, but goddamn, he's strong as hell.
and that's just like with the Montgomery stuff. Didn't the guy say I didn't think he could?
Oh, that's hilarious. He said, I gotta admit, the 65-year-old, he can throw him. Yeah. and his face, did you see his face?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Because the old man, before he got jumped, started throwing hands.
Mm-hmm.
But then 6 of them jumped on him. No, did you see the video?
Oh,
no, they jumped on him. That's what made the young brother jump in the water.
Oh yeah, the one that swam across.
He saw it from the boat and was like, that ain't gonna happen.
Right,
and then,
right.
I guess then he expanded his black gills. Yeah.
Listen, I can't, man.
And you can hear the song. It's old school. You hear the song "Aqua Boogie" playing.
When you see they did so many memes to it, so they put one on Instagram to the time.
Oh, I got that one.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like comedy wise, the people that I think are really good is the ones who push the envelope and say what you want. That's why when I was talking to her, I was telling her I'm gonna say what I feel. So
now I think that's what people enjoy about you, and I think that also speaks to your longevity.
I've been at it for a while, man. God damn, I've been doing it a long time.
And Shane, we are the voice of the revolution, home of where what, Mom?
We don't bring no Saturday, but we're showing up, bring the noise.
You're the right place.
Okay, so I can say this on here.
Yeah.
Some radio stations stop me to go, No, I mean online radio. When they go, Shane, listen, we like you, but when they start with that, we like you, and you're doing. Obviously, people seem to like you, but I don't know if you can talk about that. When they whisper, I don't know if you can.
Listen, you can talk about it all.
Like she was asking her about school, and she said. Like you had just ate some hot soup. You went. Oh no, it's alright. She said it's alright. It ain't all that. It ain't no.
Nah, I appreciate this, man.
Yeah.
2 shows tonight. 7:30.
I think it's 1 now.
Or 1 tonight.
It's 1 or 2. I don't know.
Okay.
But just go to the website. I think it's Cleveland Improv. And you can go to my website, iamshane.com, and you can check it out. And make sure you follow me on social media. My website is iamshane.com. Make sure you check me out there. I'm still out here grinding. I've been blessed because there's one thing I was reading before we go. Gratitude is something that people forget about every day.
Absolutely.
When you wake up and you're actually open your eyes, you forget about somebody that didn't. Oh, you opened your eyes.
Listen, somebody asks me every morning, how you doing? And I'm like, somebody ain't wake up today.
Somebody didn't wake up today. Somebody ain't walking today.
Absolutely.
Somebody that's why I get up. I know this sounds creepy. I rub my legs. I rub my arms and go, I'm here.
You're not the only one, man.
I'm alive.
You are not the only one.
And so I try to make the best of it. And even when I get angry about some of the things that's going on in this country, about Florida, don't want black people to learn about their history.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't believe I did the biggie. Ugh. I can't. They're so bad. Do people really? Ohio got a lot of ain't shit people too. Because there's a lot of racism in Ohio.
That's all bunch.
But I'm telling you, Florida is just going extra credit Olympic racist.
Yeah, I mean, well, we did good last week. We voted down issue 1, so
that is. I saw that on the news.
Yeah.
I thought, I'm gonna talk about that. But Florida, man, it's like black kids. You're in school. You need to learn that slavery was pretty good for you.
Yeah, man.
That's how they.
Insane.
No, you didn't see that?
No, I did. I said, yeah, that's what.
Oh, they said that. Well, you learned a lot of crafts, and
It's a
you'll be
mess.
the best blacksmith without a foot ever.
It's a mess.
Yeah, it's a mess.
It's a mess.
So I'm gonna see how that works tonight because I'm gonna talk about the ass. And some people from Florida get mad at me. Don't you talk about my state? Shut up! Shut up! Shut your mouth!
Right.
And tell the black people they can't learn about it and shut up.
It's a mess.
They kiss not my ass. Everybody blacks.
Everybody.
Listen, man, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people appreciate it. I appreciate you doing this little time with me.
No, it's cool,
I will
man.
be at the show on the weekend, man.
Yes.
All right,
All
man.
right.
I hope I make you laugh. I hope y'all laugh.
Listen,
I'm gonna do my best.
I have not been blessed to see you live. Like I know
okay.
about like the shows and the movies.
I've been lucky.
And you've written for so many people. And so
Yeah,
many
people
shows.
forget I wrote for a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, when you look back to the Jamie Foxx show,
People don't
and
people don't know that.
like you've done a whole lot.
I've done it.
I will be blessed this weekend to see you live. So I'll be down there, man.
And I just the only thing I need is a good woman in my life.
I'm quite sure it's gonna be
You know what? I'm like,
So-
that's when you change your voice. Like, hey, I just looking for a good woman in my life. And my name is Larry, and I'm a cat.
Right.
And all you beautiful ladies. No, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I just thought of a joke. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. No, I ain't gonna do it. I'm waiting till I get down there. Because I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna say.
All right, listen, y'all. This has been a special edition of the Entertainment Plug. We'll be back.
Entertainment Plug.
Absolutely. We'll be back with you tomorrow, 11 a.m. We got 2 guests coming in tomorrow.
You back on, honey.
What's up, y'all? Hopefully you guys have enjoyed that conversation. We are a little bit over. I want to thank you guys for listening to the show today. I also want to give a special shout out to Sooley and Ricco for coming in to speak on the show today. A lot of good conversation. You can definitely go back and check that replay on Mixler.com. Again, I appreciate you guys.
Hold on, don't go nowhere yet. We can't go nowhere yet.
What you got? What's happening?
Hold on. Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, what
Okay.
she got me holding on for?
Yes.
She got me holding on. Oh, listen, I know what she got me holding on for. She got me holding on for some, and I'm gonna keep it gangster. She got me holding on for some shit that I ain't even got no business doing, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing it. And I hope my trainer ain't watching because
He need to mind his damn business. He need to mind his business. Bring him here, I'll tell him to his face.
Oh my god. Oh my god. If you guys knew how tired I was. But listen, I'm blessed though. There's a whole lot going on. I am so blessed for a lot of the stuff that's been going on. We had the amazing Shane here in the studio yesterday. I mean, it was just like, everybody who knows me knows how much, first of all, they know how much I talk, but I'm always kind of in that grateful phase because I just think that even being in a place where I feel like I'm a one-man show and like I'm doing all this different stuff, I can't negate the fact that there are a lot of people who, number one, help me current day,
Okay,
and
girl.
number two, there's a lot of people who have inspired me along the way. And he's one
Happy
of those people.
birthday to you.
I don't know why she did all of
Happy
that me stuff
birthday
because she
to you.
already know. Now she,
Happy birthday, DJ Rock. Woo! Happy birthday to you. I'm coming with this church slow roll.
now in my
Happy
day,
birthday.
I would eat
to
all of
you.
it.
Happy birthday. I'm trying not to blow them out. Day to you. Happy birthday.
Oh, I
You
can go
know,
back and watch this on YouTube.
I was at the Hall of Fame game, your birthday weekend, so we didn't get a
It's
chance
all
to do that.
good.
Happy birthday.
Listen, I'm getting my wish in.
And many more.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Now you can
Listen.
close out.
So listen, I want to thank y'all for tuning into the show. Thank you again to Sooley and Ricco for coming on the show. They definitely going to be here again. I was trying to get them to open up and pop off a little bit more about what it is that they do, because there's so many people who really are into that.
True that, yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I just think that, you know, a lot of times we have to embrace what it is that we got and what we doing and
Yes.
whatnot. And I mean, they obviously think it's a big thing for them to be doing it and pushing it the way that they are. They obviously
Right.
think it's something big.
Right.
So it's like, push it out there to the people who really want to be bothered. And if somebody don't like it, they could turn.
It's always gonna be somebody that don't like them. You can't pay them no
you
mind.
can't please
If
everybody.
you love what you do, then you keep it
That's
moving.
it. And embrace it,
Yep.
because you can't please everybody. So
Sure
that being
can't.
said, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We're gonna be
Fuck
back
it.
here same time, same place next Saturday. This is the Entertainment Plug with your boy J Rock, and we are No Static Radio, powered by Google. And
Yes.
we are out.
Harder with colors, yeah.
And the Colors platform. And yeah, we out.
Peace. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Hold on. Peace, y'all.
Yeah, where is he at?
Mm-hmm.